Who's Ali? So I'm 39-year-old auditor working for a pharmaceutical company, Egyptian origin. I grew up mostly in the UK, and we moved around a lot growing up. Every 2 or 3 years we were living somewhere new. So if I had a stable sense of identity, it was like a bit of an awkward introverted kid that didn't really fit in, and like I'd make friends in one place and then move and then have to do that thing again. Yeah, I don't think I had a sense of identity growing up. I knew we were Muslim as a family, and I don't eat pork or ham. That was the line we were told to, say in the canteen to make sure the dinner ladies didn't give us anything we shouldn't be eating. Apart from that, I didn't really understand what it meant to be Muslim, apart from we were just different. But it didn't mean anything to me beyond that. So after my dad passed away, and just feeling kind of pretty awful, and not really knowing how to deal with grief, and not really talking about it, I think that was out of that just feeling, rotten and not really understanding what was going on. When we pray, the opening surah that we read, Surah Al-Fatiha, it's basically saying to God, it's you we worship and it's you we ask for help, and asking for help. Like, that's basically it. And that's the heart of the prayer. Every time you stand before God to speak to Him, you're saying, God, please help me. After Dad died, that was maybe not the first time, but I think the kind of deepest I felt in need of help. And that came from a really desperate place. And now it feels like obvious that that's the reason that these crises come along. It's force you to your knees to ask for help, because for me, I could have just swum along without purpose, for a long time, and not finding what's on the other side of that request, which is real connection and meaning and fullness and richness. Being around people like this, you get reminded, because they're in such a state of gratitude, you get reminded to be grateful. And I think that's my purpose, is to just recognize why I'm here and who I've been put here by, and to be grateful. Maybe that purpose will kind of change and evolve, but that feels like the least I can do. That feels like the beginning of it, to just be grateful and to show that gratitude. And that's why I pray now. I didn't used to. I pray now just to say thank you and please help me.
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين